Hello, trading has closed on September 1st, 2021. We always start with our disclaimer, so let's do that. It's my trading plan for tomorrow, September 2nd, 2021. Remember, I could be completely wrong and all trades should be at your own risk. Look for the pattern with the early low, which is this. And tomorrow should have the early low also. Tends to have an early low and a late high, which we got, but it also tends to be a rally day. And when it isn't a rally day, it should lead to further declines. Now, of course, what counts isn't today's close, it's tomorrow's open. So if we gap up, take this out, all is forgiven. But here we gapped up, hit higher highs, closed under not only all the highs, also under the lows, and also under the early low. This dotted line is the close. It's a very negative pattern. Can still be invalidated by early action tomorrow. But higher MEJT target or not, 45.3490. If that can't be rectified by early action tomorrow, this is compatible with a significant drop. Here's the early thing we got, a buy signal. Target printed immediately. Buy signal just means there's a higher target. There's resistance at the target and resistance held. For those who like to mark stuff, that's not the one I want. For those who like to mark stuff, we traded over yesterday's high. It's enough to give us a possible combo sell signal on the monthly chart. Well, what happened when we challenged the old high? Here's a 15-minute chart. This isn't exactly what you want to see. Here's MEJT, clear divergence. Here's RSI, clear divergence. So for now, at least, we have an unsuccessful challenge of the old high. Nothing's for certain until we take out some prior lows, but boy, I'd sure like for this to work. I mean, this is a very intuitive count. The fibs are beautiful. C equals A. All we need to do is take out some prior lows to confirm a very major top here. But of course, we've had the same thing happen a number of times before, and the market just kept moving ahead. To me, this is one of the clearest patterns I've been able to come up with, but until we take these out, could also fail. If you don't have a pattern, you're probably not at the high. If you do have a pattern, it doesn't mean for sure you're at the high, but when you throw in sentiment indicators and the length of this advance with no corrections, it's going to be hard to come up with another count as aesthetically pleasing as this one if we break through. We've got mixed signals for tomorrow. Pattern has early low. It's bullish, we have the higher target. Unless we gap down smartly, the rules say it print, but don't forget, we'll typically leave a failed target on major changes in trend. This could be one. It's quite bearish. Today's normally bullish pattern gapped up at a higher high, closed under all the intraday highs, even the lows, including the early low. That's negative stuff if it's maintained at the open. Unless we gap and promptly overtake today's high, lower prices should print tomorrow, regardless of how we close. So tomorrow has the early low, and if we open down strongly, and futures were up last time I looked, so that might not happen. We open down strongly. This is a very strong candidate for the end of the move. We've had them before. They aren't all going to fail. This is a pretty good candidate, if you ask me, and that's today's call.